Hi there, my name's Tammy, and today I'm going to do a quick touch on how to create navigation in Blogger. Now Blogger does allow users to navigate through your blog through the use of labels. It does give you the option of adding pages, but the only drawback is that the pages are actually standalone items. So when you want to add a contact page, that's really cool. But when you post items, it doesn't go to those pages. It'll go by default to your home page. So you can take a look at this blog here that I've got on the screen. I've got one page, which is my home page. Anything that I post to my Blogger blog will automatically go to my home page and form part of my blog roll. If anyone wants to access anything, they can go through my blog archive or through any labels that I have attached to each blog post. You can see that I'm in edit mode. You can see the little edit symbols, UI symbols I've got next to each post, but I haven't got any labels here. It's not going to be very easy for anyone to navigate through my blog. So now I've stepped over to my dashboard in Blogger. You can see here are all of my posts. None of them have any labels attached to them. Now labels help people find my items. So first of all, I'm going to decide what categories or how I want to label my posts. And bear in mind, you don't want to overwhelm your visitor with too many labels when it comes to choosing your navigation. So take a look at your items and choose some critical ways of breaking it down. From these posts I've got here, I'm going to break it down into backgrounds and patterns and graphics. So to do that, I'm going to decide which items are going to be my background. It's quite obvious it's going to be my background, the background item. I'll click that on. This is going to be patterns, this is going to be a background, and that's going to be a background. So I'm going to click those items on. Then I'm going to add a label. I'm going to apply a label, new label, and I'm going to type in the word background. There we go. Now you'll see it'll bring up little labels there. There we go, there's my labels. The next bunch of labels I'm going to add are patterns. That's a pattern. I'm going to add that to a pattern. So let me go and add that as a label, new label. I'm going to call that patterns. Just bear in mind I'm making it plural so I can add more to my blog later on. And here we go. Maybe this will just be graphics. I'll add these ones as graphics. So then everything will have a label. Apply label and click on new label. I'm going to call these graphics. Here we go, graphics. There we go, cool. Okay, now that I've applied my labels, if I scroll down, you can see there my labels have been added to each of my items. If I carry on scrolling, you can see my labels have been added. And those are the items that I'm going to use for navigation. And in order to do that, I'm actually going to click on each of these and get the URL and use that as a page. So now by me clicking on the word graphics, that is going to take me to the URL that I'm going to need to create a page. So now I've clicked on the label and it's given me a URL here. I'm going to copy this entire URL and this is going to give me the address I need to create a page. Here we go, I've jumped back into my Blogger dashboard and I'm going to click on the Pages tab, which will allow me to add new pages, and I'm going to say add web address. Then over here I'm going to click in and I'm going to paste in the URL that I've just copied. Over here I'm going to paste the URL I've just copied and I'm going to call it graphics so it ties in logically. Graphics. I'm going to save it. Save my arrangement because we can see I've added another page. There we go. Okay, here we go. We've jumped back to my blog. I'm going to just hit the refresh button and then you'll see the page we've just added applies there. And what will happen is this will automatically pull together all my posts that I've added the word graphics. You can see there's my one and there's the next one. So voila, that's how you add navigation to your Blogger blog by using your labels and just adding them as pages, as web links. Thank you.